President Ahmed Tinubu emphasized the importance of African unity during his discussion with South African President in New York City. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu underscored the importance of a united African stance during discussions with South African President Cyril Ramaphosa in New York City before the United Nations General Assembly. Tinubu emphasized that the substantial funds channeled through international development finance institutions must align with the distinct needs of developing democracies in Africa, even when these investments primarily served their own interests. At number 2, the federal government of Nigeria has reopened the D wing of the old international terminal at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. This decision aims to ease flight disruptions and enhance overall air traffic efficiency. Minister of Aviation Festus Keyamo stated that reopening the old terminal was a necessary measure to address challenges faced by travelers and airlines. He also emphasized the government's commitment to improving the aviation sector for a smoother travel experience. The reopening follows the unexpected relocation of foreign airlines from the old international terminal to a newly adjacent terminal which commenced operations in March. At number 3, newly appointed acting executive chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS), Zak Adedeji, has set an ambitious target to elevate Nigeria's tax to gross domestic product ratio to 18% within the next 3 years. Speaking during a handover ceremony at the FIRS headquarters in Abuja, Adedeji outlined his plans to address the country's fiscal challenges. He expressed his commitment to transform the current fiscal system, nurturing voluntary tax compliance by fostering an environment where taxpayers willingly fulfill their civic duties. Adedeji highlighted that Nigeria presently allocates a significant 96% of its revenue to debt servicing, but he assured that efforts will be made to reverse this trend in the near future. At number 4, the federal government and the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) have agreed to resume discussions regarding post-subsidy removal palliatives for workers, with the aim of addressing key demands laid out by organized labour before the 21-day ultimatum issued by the NLC. Minister of Labour and Employment Mr. Simon Lalong made his announcements following a closed-door meeting with the NLC in Abuja. The meeting was convened by the minister to prevent the planned strike and address other labour-related matters. Both parties pledged to work together to find solutions to the issues raised by organized labour before the impending deadline. At number 5, the Enugu state government has initiated the closure of illegal mining sites that lack environmental impact certifications and mitigation plans within the state. The chairman of the Enugu State Committee on Mining Activities, Professor Sam Ugu, announced this during a visit to the site owned by Mail House Limited in Udi local government area. Governor Peter Mba had previously imposed a ban on illegal mining in the state in June and established the Enugu State Committee on Mining Activities on September 15 to address this issue and curb its negative impact. At number 6, a federal high court in Abuja has ruled against Senator Adamu Bulkachuwa's attempt to prevent the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission (ICPC) for investigating him regarding statements he made during the valedictory session of the 9th. Justice Inyang Ekwo, delivering the judgment, determined that the lawsuit lacked merit and should be dismissed. He emphasized that as a lawmaker, Senator Bulkachuwa should comprehend the implication of his remarks on the Senate floor. The court stated that the legislative immunity claimed by the plaintiff does not apply in this case. At number 7, the Universal Basic Education Commission (UBEC) has disclosed that Nigeria urgently needs an additional 20,000 schools and 907,769 classrooms to accommodate the rising number of out-of-school children in the country. This information was conveyed by Ben Gung, the Director of Press at the Federal Ministry of Education. Executive Secretary of UBEC, Hamid Boboyi, provided the statistics during a briefing with Minister of Education Professor Tahir Mamman, highlighting the agency's ongoing efforts to address these critical issues. At number 8, Director General of the National Agency of the Control of AIDS, NACA, Gambo Aliyu, issued a warning during a one-day multi-stakeholder dialogue organized by the Nigerian network of religious leaders living with or personally affected by HIV/AIDS Ninirela Plus in Kaduna. He cautioned the donors would cease providing drugs for vulnerable groups within the next 2 years. The Nakadiji reiterated the need for the federal government and other key stakeholders to develop strategies for a sustainable future once donor support ends. At number 9, Chief Executive Officer of X, formerly known as Twitter, Elon Musk says users may soon have to pay for access to the platform. Musk spoke on Monday during a conversation with Benjamin Netanyahu, Israeli Prime Minister. The billionaire said the company was moving to a small monthly payment for the use of X. He added that such a change would be necessary to deal with the problem of bots on the platform. At number 10, football star Jenni Hermoso has accused the Spanish Federation of attempting to intimidate and threaten World Cup champion players by coercing their participation in 2 Nations League matches against the will. Hermoso, who was subject to a controversial incident when she was forcibly kissed by former Spanish Football Federation President Luis Rubiales after her team's victory in Sydney on August 20th, was not included in the squad. Nonetheless, she expressed her solidarity with her fellow teammates. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.